Your country 1039 KGRT, Lady A, and I run to you. Can't believe that's going back 15 years. Wow.
Time now for the question of the day.
Let us move on to our question of the day. And of course, your question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. So much more every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 to 1 o'clock downtown Las Cruces. Definitely worth the trip to take a walk downtown, especially with the weather as good as it's been, right? Barring the wind a little bit every once in a while. But right now, let us get to our question of the day, which came to me as I was reading a story earlier today about a couple from Australia that were on vacation. Yeah, and when you're on vacation, sometimes you just want some of the simple stuff. So they were at a Switzerland hotel, and they decided to have lunch at the hotel. Just a couple of burgers, fries, and a couple of sodas, right? Well, then they were actually charged $100. Now they thought, no, maybe this is a mistake, but nope, no mistake. Just some sticker shock after forking over $100 for burgers and fries. And I will tell you this: if you are traveling, hotel restaurant is going to be expensive, but that's overdoing it, I think, just a little bit. I hope they were really, really good burgers. But that brings me to my question, because have you ever been surprised by the price of something when you're out and about? I can tell you this: all the time these days, I am surprised by what just going out for some fast food. Every once in a while, I used to eat it a lot more, which is why I remember how expensive they were. But every once in a while, I'll go back out and grab a little something to eat at a fast food restaurant, and just always surprises me how much those prices have gone up these days. But do you have another story about how you were caught by surprise, or maybe a little bit off guard, just got off guard by the price of something that you had ordered? Yeah. Let me know your answers for our question of the day, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. You can call those in. You can text those in and let me know your answers for our question of the day. And as always, we are live on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can leave your comments down below. For the question, have you ever been surprised by the price of something, or at least maybe caught off guard by how expensive it was? That is our question of the day. All righty, we are good to go. And yes, exclusively up on our social media pages right now. I know if Mom is answering today, I remember a particular time in Tijuana where we were caught off guard, was unaware that they were charging for sodas. But let's see, just got a text into saying that they're surprised all the time. These days, that's just common. I think it's just, if anything, if I am caught off guard by something or surprised, it's how much groceries are these days for how little that I get every once in a while. Like, I'll do shopping maybe once or twice a week, and I'll just get stuff for the next week. And, and it's usually just the basics, but every time it seems like it's getting more and more expensive. So these days with inflation, yeah, almost everything is surprising. But I agree with you on that one. Let me know, though, if you have a story about something that caught you off guard with the price, maybe surprised and was not expecting it to be that expensive. Or maybe there's the opposite one where you weren't expecting it to be that cheap, which is very rare these days. But go ahead and let me know your answers. Like I said, call them in, text them in, or just leave your comments down below. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Today is tax day, of course. So that Krispy Kreme apparently is offering a sweet deduction today for tax day. They are charging customers only sales tax on a second dozen of original glazed donuts. That makes me once again wish we had a Krispy Kreme in town. Also saw that, of course, O.J. Simpson passed away last week, and a lot of his memorabilia has skyrocketed since his death. Las Vegas pawn and memorabilia shops are selling out of signed jerseys, baseball cards, action figures, the whole thing. Some people are paying as much as $2,000 for memorabilia items. I will pass on that one. Also saw that Winona Judd is going to be singing the national anthem at the Kentucky Derby. That will take place on Saturday, May 4th. Ooh, Star Wars Day. Let's see. Pardon me. Snuck up on me, coffee. And also looks like The Talk is going to conclude this December after an abbreviated final season for CBS. They've been on the air for 15 years. And yeah, that will be going away. Also saw that a Chris Farley biopic is in development. Now, this is a movie that I could get behind because I'm a Chris Farley fan. We're both big guys, right? And his life is very interesting, and I think it would be good. I wonder who they would get to go ahead and get him. Let's see. I think they said Paul Walter Hauser. I guess it's Stingray from Cobra Kai. Yeah, that ought to be a pretty good movie. I'm looking forward to that. Also saw that University of Colorado head coach Deion Sanders is partnering with Boost Mobile to release a $150 black and gold Motorola Razr flip phone. That is good. And Joey Chestnut, of course, just had another win, I guess. He ate 20 hot dogs in 90 seconds at the Ole Miss spring football game. 20 hot dogs in 90 seconds. I don't think I can eat one hot dog in 90 seconds. I mean, I'd try, but it depends on the hot dog as well. Once again, I am looking for answers for our question of the day in honor of the fact that I saw this story where an Australian couple were on vacation in Switzerland, decided to have a couple of burgers, fries, and a couple of sodas at the hotel restaurant and got charged $100 for that meal. Definitely caught off guard, definitely caught by surprise. And so I ask you, have you ever been surprised by the price of something? Has anything ever caught you off guard there? Let me know your answers for our question of the